Hi everyone, we are going to make a video on some experiences we've had being, me being a young mum, and I'm just going to turn the light on, and what it's like being so far being a young mum and how different reactions we've had. And also, I'm so tired. Some product reviews because I have a lot of pregnant friends and a lot of friends with new babies, and I just wanted to share if they're interested in what we like and what we think is amazing and what we think is crap. Luckily, I've only got one thing that I think is crap, and I've got loads of things I think are amazing. So why don't I start off with the product reviews. First off, I've got this. This is what we use. It's the home brand Nappy Treatment Plus. I was not able to clean his stuff. It would go in the wash and come out disgusting because of his nappy explosions. We went to Woolies and we looked at nappy sand, and it's like it's close to $20 for like a litre of it, if I remember correctly. And I just thought, this is going to be more expensive than having a baby. So I had a look, and this is, I think from memory, it's either $2 or $4 for a 1 kilo thing. And it is amazing. You only use half a lid. So there's the lid. It's not deep at all. Use half of the lid to soak stuff, and it comes out so clean. And the active ingredient is stronger in this than it was with the nappy sand anyway, so I got that. And I've had that for like a month now, and I'm only halfway through it because you hardly use any. We also love, Noah had really small feet when he was born, and not even the newborn socks would stay on. We got some of these secondhand. I'm not sure if you can see them. They're called stay-on socks, and they're Bonds. These are size 1 to 3, which I'm sure is not a newborn size, but because they're tapered, like you can't really tell, but they're tapered around the ankle, they stay on, and you can use them as mittens as well. So they're fantastic. He's been using them from when he was about 3 weeks old because they were just pretty much the only thing that would stay on. And he'll be able to wear them till he's like crawling and walking and everything. So they're Bonds stay-on socks. And the other thing we love are these Bonds tights. They're fantastic. These are size 0 to 6 months. It's really hard to tell. You won't be able to see it. It's pretty much woven into the back. 0 to 6 months, and they're fantastic because even when they're newborn, they fit and they're tight and warm, and they're quite thick. They're really warm. So when they're newborn, fresh out, these fit them. They're a little bit long, but that's fine. And even when they're 6 months old, they just stretch out massively. So they're really stretchy. So they'll still fit them when they're 6 months old. And I'm pretty sure they're quite cheap in the shops. They're only like $10. We didn't buy them. We got given them secondhand. Everything Noah has is secondhand. This is all secondhand. We also love Aldi brand nappies. We started off with Huggies. We had newborn Huggies, and they would leak. We had to put them on so tight around his waist so they wouldn't leak. During the night time they'd leak. They just fill up really quick. And they were really expensive. Then after he used up all his newborn nappies, we had these given to us. We had a heap of Huggies infants. And I don't know what all the hype is about Huggies. They leak. They don't really fit right. They're sort of really loose around his thighs, but then you have to do it really tight around his waist just to make it so he doesn't leak. He just wore one last night and he leaked all through the bed this morning. And if he wears one of these Aldi nappies, he never, ever, ever leaks. And they just fit perfectly on his body. It might just be his body shape, but I'm not sure. They're so much cheaper. I'm not sure how much a pack of these Huggies cost, but I think they're about 33 cents a nappy. So if you times that by, I'm not sure how many nappies are in there. There's, I don't know, say 50 nappies in there. I'm not sure. It's expensive. This whole packet cost $11 from Aldi. And there's 60 nappies in there. $11 for 60 nappies. So they're really cheap. Yeah, and they come in all the same sizes as the Huggies. They come in newborn, infant, crawler, and toddler. And then all beyond there. So we're using the infant ones at the moment. Even though he's not quite up to the weight range, he still wears those ones. So they're the ones we like. There's some things that really have stood out to us that we think are great, apart from the Huggies things. And then the last thing is, I've seen a lot of women spending a lot of money on nappy bags. And sorry, buddy. I think it's mostly the area we're in because we're in Mossman. So I think a lot of the women like to do the whole designer baby thing. We didn't do that. We got this one. This is a Ryco brand, which is now it's either Big W or it's Kmart. Oh no, it's Target. It's a Target brand. That's it. It was like, I think it was $50. We got it on sale for $35. Even though $50 would be fine for a nappy bag. It has so much stuff, so much storage. I'll show you it all. So there is this front one. And it comes in like a navy blue, which is kind of good for dads when they take the baby out. Because a lot of these bags, I don't think the dad would want to take it out. Oh, and I want to show you these. These are mittens from Pumpkin Patch. These are extra small size. These are the only ones that would stay on his wrists when he was fresh out. Nothing else would stay on. So Pumpkin Patch mittens in extra small. If you have a baby that scratches their face, get them. They're only like $10. Anyway, so there's lots of spots here for milk or bottles or nappies or your Lansino or whatever. Also, another one. Everyone will recommend this to you. Lansino for breastfeeding. It's just lanolin. I only got a little one, and I'm glad because I hardly used any. It is amazing. Even if you're going to breastfeed, it's probably going to hurt. It only hurt me for about 3 days, but then I think I was really lucky. I really stayed on top of it, and even before I had any pain, I was putting this on all the time. You've got to keep them moist, pretty much. If you let them dry, they get dry, and then they get wet, and then they get dry, and they get wet, and you just end up cracking your skin. And then once it's cracked, you have no time to repair it. So just from day one, after you give birth to your baby, just start putting this on. And I really think it'll mean the difference between having a lot of trouble with sore, cracked nipples and just having a breeze of a time like I did. I never ever had any of those horror stories because I just did this all the time. And I also used Lucas Paw Paw when I didn't have this on hand. It's just about keeping them moist. And so anyway, there's a little, you want to be on camera. There's a little insulated drink holder there for either you or the baby. It's deep enough to put an adult-sized water bottle in. And then in here, we've got ours filled. It came with a like a little change mat that you could take in and out. Just like a padded thing if you're at the park. Actually, it's here. Just a padded thing if you're at the park. So that was good. Yeah, it's just pretty basic. It's got loads of pockets and stuff. And I just thought it was fantastic. Yeah, really cheap and really good. So that's our product review one. I think I'm going to stop the video now and I'll make another video on our day-to-day experiences as a young mum. Bye.